Hi, Jackie. Let me see. There we go. Good morning. There we go. All righty. See Matt here. Good. I think I've marked it in the right place. There we go. All righty. Make sure this is recording. I think it is. Yeah. All right. Good. Jackie, you can hear me okay?
Yes.
Thumbs up. All is good?
Yeah.
I think our sound is working. Okay, perfect. Hey. Well, happy Tuesday. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. Good to be back.
Yes. And Jackie, sounds like you've been having a fun summer. She's been traveling, right? Doing some stuff.
Traveling, yes, I'm doing stuff. That has been good.
Yeah. Oh, good. All righty. Well, let's get up on those tennis balls and let's get our feet settled. We're listening to some blues this morning. It should be really nice. Got a good class organized for today. All right, let's just settle in, bring the arms up, and then exhale, bring those elbows straight down, roll the shoulders forward, chin to the chest, and exhale, stretch the body back. Good, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. The ball exercise is a beautiful balance exercise. And it's nice because it really allows your body to kind of settle in. You are standing on the balls in a place where the fascia is connecting to your structure. So you are opening up your fascia as your primes your work for the day. Good. Bring the arms all the way out to the sides. Nice big breath. Bring the hands down. Let's roll the shoulders. Good. Step off the balls. And let's work out those feet. We're going to do something a little different again today. Instead of rolling the balls, we're going to work on the knuckles of the toes. All right. So I learned this at a physical therapy class that I had at a convention a couple weeks ago. Good. Bring that ball to the knuckle of the big toe and press up on that knuckle so the knuckle raises up towards the ceiling, and then release. Keep your ankle or heel on the floor so you're getting a beautiful calf stretch as you are pressing in. And then exhale, one more. Feel that beautiful stretch. Now go to the second toe and roll. Press into it and back. Inhale, press. Exhale, back. Inhale, press. Exhale, back. Two. And go to the third knuckle. Yeah, again, working your balance. Pull in through that belly. Stretch up to the heavens. Use this opportunity as a time to really lengthen the body and prepare it. Good. That fourth knuckle. Now here, be a little bit careful. The fourth and fifth toes are a little more flexible and limber than the other three. So you want to just be gentle there, not overstretch. And then the last toe or last knuckle. Good. You should feel really deep stretch from that pinky toe all the way to the inside of the heel. Good. Now bring the ball to right below or behind the knuckles and in front of the arch. And you're going to feel a sensitive spot there and just dig into that. Nice big breath. 2 and 1. Really nice. Good. Now wrap those toes around and press the toes towards the floor and then release. And toes to the floor and release. You're just really squeezing those toes around the ball. Good. One last time. Good. Now bring that foot up, inhale and exhale. Press the big toe back. And I want you to be really careful, just lengthening back. You're stretching out the front line of the foot. Again, working your balance, lift up through the chest. Again, extending up towards the ceiling. Good. Then let's switch our feet. You can roll that ankle around and switch. And then just take a little inventory about how different that foot feels. Good. Starting on the other foot now, working with the heel on the floor. And you're going to press into that big toe. And then exhale. You can always tell when I've been wearing my heels the night before. Oh my goodness. My calves shrink up like a... You don't wear heels anymore? No.
No, I haven't since the 70s.
Bring the to the second toe and then back. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it to the third toe. Pull in through the belly. Just feel how that pressure is releasing the back line of your leg. You should feel this in your calf, all the way up through the glute area. You're getting that nice deep stretch. Good. Go to the fourth toe. And then go to that fifth toe. Nice. Now bring it to that center area right behind the knuckles of the foot and press it in and squeeze and exhale and release. Press it in and squeeze. Exhale and release. Press it in and squeeze. Exhale and release. Last one. Press it in and squeeze. Exhale and release. Good. Take a nice big breath. Did we do the toes already? Let's press the toes down toward the floor now. And lift. It feels that good, we're not even paying attention. Bring it down. And last one. Good. All right. And then I promised we would still be able to roll. Oh, yes. Lift up the foot and stretch out that big toe.
I do remember that.
Thank you. Need those little reminders.
At least I'm good.
And then let's quickly roll the bottom of the foot out. I promised everybody that you could still do that because it feels so good.
Yes.
And then you just need to have those little kisses. So step on that ball. Good. Switch to the other side. And again, just notice how you might be getting a little thirsty. That's a good thing. You're connecting in with your fascia. That's exactly what you want, is that connection there. That's a good sign that you're doing everything right. And if you're not thirsty yet, just keep working on it. That means that fascia is starting to respond and will open up over time. Good. All right. Let's take a nice big breath. Ground the feet into the floor. Arms are going to come up, seat the shoulders, and then roll that body forward, flat back. Bring the hands down then and grab your towel. Place the towel on the shins, chin to the chest, and deep contraction, rolling the spine all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Good. We're going to warm up the breath here. Inhale, lift up the arms, and then bring and pull the arms down to the hips. Press them up, and exhale down. Pick a weight. Press up by 50 pounds, and then pull down 50 pounds. Press. Now notice when you do that, you engage your lats much more deeply, and those legs start to engage much more intensely, which is exactly what we want. Good. 2. And 1. Good. We're going to lift the arms. We're going to add some knee arm engagement. Bring the knee into the towel and then lengthen down. Bring the arms down to the hips and lengthen. Knee up and down. Inhale, exhale. Now keep the shoulders seated. Pull that belly in to support the spine and fold at the knee. Pull, press, pull, press, pull, press, pull, press. Doesn't this feel good? Shh. 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 2 more sets. Shh. Shh. Last set. Shh. Shh. Good. Bring it all the way out. We're going to work backwards today, starting with a nice big grand plie. Arms are up. We're going to pulse it down and start working the feet. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Now I lift the right heel and press it down. Lift the left and down. Maybe this will be called leg day today. That's kind of a nice focus. Good, let's add the arms and lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower. Deepen down and hold, isometric hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift up through that chest. Now we're gonna roll to the right and to center, left and to center. I love this position because it forces you to really stabilize through those hips and not roll through the hips. And that really allows the waist and the obliques to work. Center, back, and 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 center. Remember, connecting that breath does a whole bunch of things. It stimulates the circulatory system, which also stimulates your lymphatic system. And if the lymph system is healthy, you're removing toxins. Good, lift all the way up. Let's give ourselves a nice big break and bring it down. Good, pulse it to the right. The beautiful compression and release of Pilates work really helps get that circulatory system pumping and get that lymphatic drainage pumping. And if there's good drainage through the system, it's healthy and supports your immune system. Switch all the way down, pulse it back. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward, lift it up, give those legs and arms a rest. Good, stretch the arms back and just open up through the chest. We're gonna breathe into this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Bring those arms down, roll it down. We're going to stretch those shoulders a little bit. Good, coming into a second set. This time we're going to move to the right and to center, left and to center. Add the arms, lift and down, lift and down. Nice gentle motion. You want to be nice and controlled here. Continue with the breath. Inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, when we breathe in through the nose, we hit, that cool air hits the back of our throat, which wakes up our amygdala. And we inspire norepinephrine and serotonin through the brain, which makes this feel even better. You're getting all those yummy, happy hormones connected in with the work that you're doing. Good, hold and lift. And let's roll those feet all the way in. Take a nice big breath, arms are still up. Good, bring them down. Roll the shoulders, bring them back up to center. Bend the knees slightly, bring those elbows straight back on tabletop, and exhale, lengthen forward. Inhale back. Exhale, keep those towels taut, elbows straight back. Inhale. Now keep the shoulders seated. You want them nice and flat along the rib cage. You're supporting your spine here. Your belly is pulled in, your knees are squeezing, your ankles are pulling together. You are igniting those magnets. Pulse it back. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Elbows up. Few more. Last set. Lengthen long. Let's give ourselves a nice big stretch. Seat the shoulders. Roll that hip to the left. And exhale. Now stack those shoulders, stack those hips, and remember to press that hip to the side. Good. Arms are nice and straight. Straighten those arms out. Get that nice stretch through the lats all the way down to the toe. Two more. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. And exhale, reach it all the way over and pulse. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Now the key here is to balance on the outside of the outside of the foot. Keep the shoulders seated, the arms stay completely stable in their shoulder joints. The neck is nice and long. That hip is just pulsing, and then you're keeping those shoulders right over the hips, which are right over those ankles. Good, lift all the way to the other side. Giant palm tree and pulse. This is so good for cleansing out your liver. We have amazing nerves that run down the body from the brain all the way down the sides of our bodies. And these connect directly in with our liver. So this is a beautiful cleansing move. We're just stimulating that liver, keeping it nice and healthy. Few more. Lift up, stretch that body back. Then bring that body all the way down. Good, reaching forward, one last set of arm pulls. Bring the elbows straight up. You can soften your knees just slightly. You are flat back, so that tailbone is sticking straight out behind you. Try and bring those hips over the feet. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Straight up and down. Lift and lower. Nice. Mercy, that looks really good. Press into the feet to engage the back line of the legs. Pull it back. Press and press. Reach and press. Reach and press. Two more. Hold it up and hold. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Two more. Seat those shoulders. Pull in through the belly. Keep it nice and long through the spine. Lift it up and hold. 2, 3. Take this time to really Look into your posture, look into the, to how you're holding your position. Your form is so important. And then bring it down, roll those shoulders, release the towel, place the hands on the shins and roll that spine up one vertebra at a time. Nice seating of the shoulders down. Good. Go ahead and walk to the end of your mat and give yourself a nice big drink of water. Good, you're gonna want that. So I'm gonna turn this just lightly so you can see me a little better. All righty. And really, through that arm work, you can notice you get real thirsty and you are opening up the body, especially when you're doing that amazing palm stretch. I call it the palm stretch, where your arms are up and you're pressing the hip to the side. It's just so good for your body. Arms are going to come up, seat the shoulders, bring the hands down, chin to the chest, and roll the body down one vertebra at a time. Marcy, while you're down there, grab your tennis balls and put them up close because we're going to roll out the thighs. Pulse it down for 2. And anyone else who is listening, just make sure that you have your balls close because we're going to roll those thighs out. Place the hands down. Nice big stretch through that lower back. And we're going to go halfway down just into our downward dog position. I want you to hold it here. Good. And then we're going to come out into plank and then lift up into downward dog. Inhale, press into plank. Now, keys here is to keep those shoulders seated. This is a beautiful rolling of the shoulder work in that 360-degree movement of the shoulders. Now, support and lift. It's also really wonderful prep for strengthening your body for normal push-ups. And bring it back. Inhale down and lift. 2 more. Inhale down and lift. Last one. Inhale down. Lift it up. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Lift the right leg. Good. Lengthen that leg out. And then you're going to come in and bring the knee with the arms, but the knee comes into the chest. And exhale, press it up and lengthen. Inhale, knee into the chest. Exhale, press it up and lengthen. Inhale, knee into the chest. Exhale, press it up and lengthen. Inhale, knee into the chest. Exhale, press it up and lengthen. Inhale, knee into the chest. Exhale, lengthen. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. If you need to modify you go down onto your hands and knees. And then just do the movement on your hands and knees. Inhale, bring the knee in, and exhale and lengthen. Inhale, knee in, exhale and lengthen. Inhale, knee in, nice and slow. Exhale and lengthen. Inhale and exhale. Remember, the slower you go, the harder you work, because you're building that control and that mindset into the work. But it also allows the mind to take some interest in the work that you're doing and really allow you to feel safe and comfortable, building your range of motion, building your strength, and reach. Last one, bring it in and reach. Good, bend down into your downward dog, bend those knees and come out into your plank position. Good, I'm sorry. Bring those balls right underneath the knees, or what am I trying to say? The thighs, thank you. And we're gonna roll that ball out. Walk it forward, and then walk it back. Walk it forward, walk it back. This is a really great core exercise, but it also has so many yummy benefits for your legs. If you find any little trigger points on those thighs, just spend a little bit more extra time there, giving them some love. Really nice way to gently roll out your IT band. I do kind of one thigh at a time using both balls to go through. Just rolling back and forth. Good. All right. Nice job, everybody. Bring yourself up. Let's cross those feet behind you and get into your position for push-ups. Remember, those shoulder hands are right underneath the shoulders. Good. I'm going to lengthen out into long push-ups. You can stay on your knees. You can also bend into tabletop if you need to. And count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend those knees. Come all the way back. Good. We're going to lay all the way down and work back line. Good. Working and swimming first. We've done some beautiful work already. Arms are forward. Legs are back. We're going to lift opposite arm and leg and down. You're hovering over the mat. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Two more sets. Last one. Then pulse it out. Right, left, right, left. Inhale, exhale. Oops, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down. We're going to take a nice big stretch. Now, how to deepen this baby's pose is you press into the palms and really deepen that booty down towards your ankles. Beautiful job. Really, really nice. Come all the way up onto knees, hands and knees. Good. We're going to do crisscross. Right leg, left arm, or left, right, yeah. Bring it down. I don't know my right and left today. Inhale, breathe. And exhale and lengthen. Good. Try and lift that leg. Lengthen that leg out. Straighten it out. Now straighten that leg out, Marcy. Pull it in and lengthen. Good. Pull it in and lengthen. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. Beautiful. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and lengthen. 2 more. Squeeze and lengthen. Last one. Squeeze. Hold it out and flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. Last one. Flex and point. Bring it down. Switch over to the other side. Good. Bring it in and hold. Exhale and lengthen. 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 2 more. Hold. Exhale and lengthen. Last one. Hold. Exhale and lengthen it out and flex and point. Flex and point. Keep those shoulders seated. Pull in through the belly. Lengthen through that tailbone, and that toe is stretching to the opposite length as the finger is pointing to that opposite wall. Press and flex. Last one, press and flex. Bring it down. Beautiful job. Bring it all the way down. Give yourself a nice big break. Roll over onto the toes. Stretch up into your downward dog and walk it up. Left, right. Hands on the shins, chin to the chest. Got my toes done this weekend. They really needed it. And now they're really pretty, like lilac purple. And you know when you look at your toes, you're just happy.
Oh, I never did that. Never happened.
I guess I must spend a lot of time looking at my toes, man. Bring those hands down, chin to the chest, roll it down. Anyway, I hope I made all of you laugh. That's so important to me. Bring it down for 2. So last one.
You have happy toes.
I do. I have happy toes. Walk it out. Right, left. Good. Bring those knees down. We're going to go into leg position. So if you need to modify, stay up on your hands and knees. You can come down on your shoulders, or you can bend the knees down into a modified plank like this. So lengthening out, we're going to walk the knees. Right and left. Right and left. Seat the shoulders, pull the belly in. Keep the hips nice and neutral. So they should be parallel to the floor, and those shoulders are flat. You should have no round hump through the shoulders. And left, right and left, right and left. 2 more, right and left. Last one, right and left. Bend the knees. Good. Bring that body back. And then come up into your push-up position. I'm going to lengthen out, but do your modified position if you need to. Lengthen out, and let's count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The most important thing is that those elbows are right at the rib cage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That really protects the shoulder and protects your elbows as well. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch it all the way long. Lengthening through. Good. Roll over onto your hip. Good. Working leg. We all love these ballet stretches. Good. We're going to start with the right leg bent. And we're going to just start with some nice circles. Pulling in through the belly. The arm can be up. I really want you to focus on this beautiful lengthened spine here. Now we're going to flex. And point. And flex. Good, holding it there. Lift, tap, tap, lift. Now this is a side lift. Your legs stay, or your hips stay completely perpendicular. Reach, down, down, hold, down, down. I think it's hard, you can't use down, reach, down, down, reach, down, down, reach, down, down. 2 more. Down, down, last one. Down, down, good. Hold it up. Lengthen out. Bring your arm forward, elbow and stretch. 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 2 more. hold it there. Place the hand in front, bring it forward, and press it back. Bring it forward, press it back. Bring it forward, press it back. 2 more, bring it forward, press it back. Last one, bring it forward, press it back. Good. Then bring the toe up to the center. We're going to bring it up, lift, lengthen down, point, point, flex it down, point, point, flex it down. So you're working in rotation here. So the hip is still facing forward and that knee and toe is pointed straight up. Point, point, flex it down, point, point, flex it down, point, point, flex it down. 2 more, point, flex it down. Last one.
I don't hear you anymore, Isabel. Isabel, I can't hear you at all. Isabel, can you hear me?
Your sound.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Two more. Point and flex. Last one. Point and flex. Bend the knees and bring it up. See if those shoulders lengthen out all the way through the heels. Keep the hips down and let's count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, those elbows come straight back towards the ribs. That's really important for your form and protecting your shoulders and your wrists. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Bend those knees. Bring your hips around and come in to your seated position. Good. Let's work hip flexors. We're just going to roll the hips down and then pull in. So in this exercise, press in through the heels to turn the hips, and then roll the hips up by pulling the heels into the hips, and then press them away, and then pull them in. Press. Beautiful. Keeping those arms nice and straight. Those elbows should be pointed straight up towards the ceiling to keep your shoulder joint in perfect position. Roll it down. Bring it up. Roll it down. Bring it up. 2 more. Roll it down. Bring it up. Last one. Roll it down. Bring it up. Good. Let's work those abs. Roll it all the way down. Hands behind the head. Working crisscross. Criss and hold. Bring it into the center. Now remember, the lengthening of the leg is just as important as pulling in the knee. So I really want you to stretch that leg out and squeeze the kneecap straight back towards the hips. It's a beautiful trick to really strengthen that thigh and make this work so much easier for you in the long run. Reach it up and bring it in. Reach. It also helps protect your back. If you have strong thighs, it balances out the hamstrings and can really help with any back pain. Reach and squeeze it in. Reach, squeeze it together. Reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. 2 more. Reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. You're working your pelvic floor on that squeeze, keeping those pelvic floor muscles so healthy and nice and strong. 2 more sets. Back, lift, and back. Last one. And back, down, and back. Double leg stretch. Knees and ankles together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, together. Inhale, reach. Jackie, thank you for letting me know that the volume had changed when that little blip happened. Reach and bring it in. 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 2 more. Reach and bring it in. Last one. Reach. Hold. Hands behind the head. Walk those legs. Nice job. Keep yourself in a nice little contraction here, just like if we were doing the hundreds. Remember, don't go below 45 degrees with those legs. That keeps it out of the lower back and keeps that focus right on those abs. Just what we want. Good, last set. Exhale, exhale, bring the knees and give yourself a nice big hug. Round through that lower back and give yourself a little massage here. Lift the feet to the ceiling. We're gonna flex and point and flex. Point, bend the knees. Good, squeeze those knees and ankles together. Place the hands down. I did mention to everyone, there's been a little bit of an upsurge in COVID. I hope everyone is being really careful to just keep their hands clean and their hands away from your face. But one of the really nice things that you can do, now we're rounding those hips, we're working pelvic press, pulse the hips up, inhale, inhale, is to make sure that you're taking vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. Those 3 vitamins do amazing things for your immune system. And along with your exercise, which you guys are doing at least 2 to 3 times a week, that really helps keep your lymphatic system so healthy, which is imperative to your immune system. Good. Now lift up to that lower back and lower that lower back. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. All the exercises that we do with the shoulder exercises that we do, pulse it up. Lifting that lower back up off the ground, the rib cage and shoulders are still nice and flat. It stimulates and massages all of those lymph nodes that are right around the chest, which are so important for your lung health. So everything that you are doing in this class has incredible health benefits for you. And I'm just so thankful you're here. And I hope you are so proud of yourselves for giving yourself this gift. Good, lift up the rib cage and then lower that rib. Lift and lower. I guess you have more than one rib. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I wasn't meaning to be there. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Pulse it up. Lift, 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 lift. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale. Inhale, keep the shoulders seated. Hands can be lifted to the ceiling. Good, now we're gonna lift all the way up to that sternum and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna do 3 flat back lowers. Lower it down and then lift it in flat back. Lower it down, lift it in flat back. Lower it down and lift. Last one, lower, hold. And then roll down the sternum, Roll down the rib cage, roll down the lower back, lengthen through, and settle your body all the way down. Come in to your upper contraction, pulse it up. Lift it up. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Lower down. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Lower down. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Low and point. Flex. This should be a 45-degree angle. No lower. Point. Flex. And point. Lift it up. Deep contraction here. Point. Or flex. Point. Flex. Left side. Point. And flex. Lift the arms. Lower the legs. Then I just want you to sink into the mat.
Wow.
I'm so glad you're here, Marcy.
You might have to carry me out of here.
All right, lengthen and extend through those legs. Take a nice big breath. Remember, my teachers would say sometimes relaxing is the biggest exercise. It's so important to be able to release those muscles once you've worked them so that they don't stay tight. So release the toes. Let the balls of the feet just sink towards the floor. Relax the ankles and the calves. Relax the knees, the shins, and the hamstrings. The hips release from both the legs and the upper body, and the middle back releases. The chest releases. The shoulders, letting the lungs be free to breathe. The shoulders sink into the mat, and the arms stretch out like giant tree limbs. And they fall to the earth, melting down away from the bone. The neck releases, the chin, the cheeks, the lips, the ears, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the eyebrows, the top of the head sink from the bone. And we are skeletons to the heavens. Raise the arms up, bend the arms, and bring them down to the neck, and give yourself a nice big hug and stretch. And then lift those arms up to the ceilings and let those arms fall to the sides. 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Just feel your body releasing. Inhale. Exhale. Clap those hands and stomp those feet. Woo! Bring the hands to the thighs, chin to the chest, and roll that spine up. Bring it forward and pulse for 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Good. Bring yourself up and onto those toes and come into your Fletcher ball. We're going to clear out our toxic system, our circulatory system, toxins out. Two more. Last set. Lift all the way up. Place the hands on the shins, chin to the chest. Roll the system all the way up, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Arms come up and stretch to the right. And lift. Good stretch to the left. Roll those wrists all the way down. And into a prayer for two. Great class. Thank you so much. Yay. Thank you, Jackie. I hope you have a great week. Will I see you Thursday?
Probably not.
Maybe,
Maybe.
probably, maybe. Okay, sounds good. See you later, Jackie. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.